Google is giving robots a serious smarts upgrade. With the launch of Gemini Robotics 1.5, machines are no longer just following scripts, they're actually starting to think. This advancement points to a new era where robots can understand what's happening around them and decide what to do next. The big shift comes from Gemini's agentic capabilities. Robots can now tap into the internet to answer questions, solve problems, and plan actions in real time. Darwin's theory states that evolution is a slow process, taking in some cases millions of years. But that's not the case for Gemini's robots. Every robot running Gemini shares the same learning model, so instead of the traditional method of training one robot at a time, knowledge can be shared across fleets. That means a robot in retail could learn from one in logistics, helping push the industry towards truly general-purpose robots. Then there's the embodied reasoning. That's the ability to understand and act within physical spaces. In recent demos, robots like Apollo observed their surroundings, noticed when objects were moved, and intelligently put everything back to where it was. These robots plan, adapt, and even explain themselves, turning Gemini Robotics 1.5 into a smart, flexible partner for the unpredictable real world. Those are some major advancements in robotics, and if you'd like to advance your design, you need authentic, reliable parts. So let's check one out in our premier product highlight, sponsored by Mouser Electronics. The Eaton C320KGT15L is a top-mounted auxiliary contact designed for the Eaton Freedom Series contactors and starters. It provides a 2 normally open, 2 normally closed contacts configuration to expand control logic and feedback options. Compact and easy to install, it mounts directly on compatible contactors to increase switching capability without requiring extra panel space. Built for reliable performance in industrial environments, the Eaton C320KGT15L is ideal for adding signaling, interlocking, or status monitoring functions to motor control systems. Check them out today by heading to Mouser.com or by clicking the link below. Being able to quickly identify contacts is a great skill to have in automation. To learn more, we present David's Corner.
Thanks, Andy. If you've ever wired or installed relays, you probably know that there's a pretty confusing numbering pattern, and you just kind of have to follow the numbers that are on the schematic. Believe it or not, this set of numbers is not random. If I take a look at this relay that I've got, I see numbers 11, 12, and 14. This can be thought of as 2 sets of numbers, really. 1, 1, and 1 all represent the first set of contacts. That's the first number. I also see 21, 22, 24. That's the second set of contacts. I also have an auxiliary block that has 63, 64, 53, 54, which represents the 5th and 6th set of contacts. Now moving on to the second number, I see 1 and 2. 1 and 2 represent a normally closed set of contacts. 3 and 4 represent a normally open set of contacts. So when I see 11, 12, and 14, that means contact set 1, 11 and 12 are the normally closed set, and 14 will be my normally open contact. On the auxiliary relay, 53 and 54 represent 3 and 4, another normally open set of contacts. So while it is still confusing, you can use these numbers to translate what status you expect, whether open or closed, when you see a relay or other terminal-based device energized or not. Andy, back to you.
Thank you, David. Are you a smart byte or smart bit? Let's find out in our control automation quiz, Smart Bit. Okay, in our Smart Bit quiz, you must match the right answer to its question in less than 3 seconds. The questions are scored using actuator output percentage, and today we'll be testing your knowledge on the Robocop Rickella. At the end, you'll see if you're a smart byte or a smart bit. Let's begin with our first question for 25%. Robocop Rickella is programmed to identify a car theft using automated sensors and AI. The system detects unusual behavior and license plate mismatch. To minimize false positives while ensuring timely intervention, which control strategy is most appropriate? Is it A, use a multi-sensor fusion algorithm with weighted decision logic to combine visual, motion, and license plate data before triggering an alert? Or B, use a threshold-based event detection system that triggers an alert whenever any single sensor anomaly occurs? And the answer is A. Use a multi-sensor fusion algorithm with weighted decision logic. This tests understanding of sensor fusion and decision-making automation in real-time law enforcement systems. Okay, let's move on to our next Rickella question for 25%. In a desperate attempt, the thief speeds off. Robocop Rickella is programmed to stop a fleeing stolen vehicle by remotely interfacing with its onboard systems.
Vehicle control acquired.
To ensure safety and reliability, which control strategy is most appropriate? Is it A, use a direct override command that instantly disables the car upon detection, regardless of traffic conditions? Or B, use a context-aware control algorithm that evaluates vehicle speed, surrounding traffic, and environment before sending the stop command? And the answer is B, use a context-aware control algorithm. This tests understanding of safe, automated intervention using AI and control systems in dynamic environments. Okay, let's move on to our last question worth 50%. Rickella must transport a captured suspect to prison using its built-in jet propulsion system. To maintain stability and safety while navigating urban obstacles, which control approach is most effective? Is it A, fixed thrust control that applies constant jet force regardless of speed or environment? Or B, adaptive feedback control that continuously adjusts thrust and orientation based on real-time sensor data and environmental conditions? And the answer is B, adaptive feedback control. This tests understanding of real-time adaptive control, stabilization, and sensor-based trajectory adjustments in dynamic flight systems. Well, how'd you do? You can have another go at it right now by clicking the link on your screen. And don't miss out on the latest in control automation. Be sure to check out our other videos, and we'll see you next time.